actually now get into your latest hip hop news and news from all over the world. I'm going to start with this one. Cash Money once again is in the news, and Tyga, former Cash Money artist, is suing Young Money for unpaid royalties. This is crazy. Now, Tyga, we know, signed a deal back in 2009 and put out 2 albums with Young Money. But now pretty much what he's claiming is that they shorted him significant sums, and states that in 2016, Cash Money and Young Money agreed to pay him all the royalties he was owed, but he never saw a penny. Now, Tyga claims that he repeatedly tried to get his money and hasn't had any success. He is seeking an upward of $1 million from Cash Money, and it seems like this is a reoccurring thing that we know about. My man, shout out to T-Pain, he did sue Cash Money, for $500,000, as well as David Banner, did sue them for $160,000. Sandman, what do you think about Cash Money once Birdman and Cash Money, which is his company, being accused of not paying yet another artist?
Well, oh God, it should be noted, I was chilling with my lady last night, and she was driving through Instagram, and she seen something on, I believe it was the Shade Room. Tyga was on there because he seen the alert that he was suing Birdman for $1 million. He said, nah, it ain't $1 million, it's $10 million. So it's even bigger. He's suing for a little more than that. Birdman's ass looks like he's in trouble. Pause. I don't know, man. It seems like it has some weight to it. Birdman, we all know he went through the situation with Lil Wayne, just gave him $51 million up. He had his house in Miami that looked like it was going through foreclosure. Right. He never seems to have money, yet he's always throwing money around. We had our man Rick Ross destroy his ass on We All Idols Become Rivals. Yeah. I mean, real dope album. Dope record. So, I mean, this is something that we definitely, I expected. I hold some weight to it. I think that Tyga may be on to something here. If he didn't get his money, and if it's in legal documents, he didn't get his fucking money. He know better than anybody. And if he could provide that and prove that in court, then it looks like Birdman owes him some money. Yeah.
What is up with Birdman though? Not like, it seems like it's a long history of him just not paying cash, but you'll see him on IG. We both seen him hand $250K to one of his partners, like out of nowhere for his birthday or some shit like that. So what is it with Birdman? This is a bad businessman. What do you think that is, man?
It looks like he's a victim of the perception. He has to keep the perception up, and this is just my opinion because he's got more money than I've ever had. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wouldn't mind seeing the money he's had, but business wise, as a businessman, I could definitely put some critique on what he's doing. It's not right. If you got people under your guidance, if you have people that you have that seek you to give them money at the end of the day, then you deserve to give them the money. This is your company. You're the boss. You have to distribute their paychecks. And if they're not getting their paychecks, they have a right for a grievance. And if they're giving you music and giving you their life and giving you their soul and doing everything they're supposed to do, and they want their money and they didn't get it, that's bad business. That's terrible business. And it's happening over and over again. It's a paper trail to this. It definitely has to be some weight to the situation.
But why are people continuing to sign? Because you hear about shout out to Whack 100, who was the games manager, them starting a division out in the west of Cash Money. That I forgot to report that story, but shout out to them, and then you see people still signing to Birdman, to Cash Money's label. So people were getting jerked, but still, still going back.
It may be the allure of perception. Like if he's throwing around $250,000, if he's still Birdman, stunner, he still got all the cars, got this, and he's still showing the money. People may not believe necessarily what they see in the tabloids, in the headlines, what they hear here. They may not necessarily hear it. If there's somebody with a dream, if they're broke, if they're in a situation where they see Birdman could potentially change their lives, they may ignore a lot of bullshit, sign a contract, and he knows this. He knows this. So it looks like he's in some trouble. I mean, but he's been in this situation before. He doesn't seem ever shaken from it. But headline after headline, it doesn't look good for him. It's another thing that came out, just to kind of transition, still on Birdman. He's battling to stay in control of his hit factory Criteria recording studios in Miami after AMG Transfer Group filed documents against him trying to take control of the music facility. The Blast reports, although the facility is a high-end, fully functioning studio, they accuse Birdman of not handing over any rent made for the clients that use the facility despite a court order. God damn. Now, Birdman responded in court documents claiming that he has nothing to turn over because the hit factory doesn't get paid rent. He claims that they use the studio for its developing artists and creating demos for up-and-coming artists who Birdman feels has the potential to become major artists. So do you any building that doesn't have rent on it?
It's crazy. I just think it's, with him, it might be just bad business. not allocating things, properly. And he definitely got the money. The money's there. He got the bread, to do what he got to do. So, I think, it's just like if it came down to it, he can hand over, that money, I'm sure, within one check. So
have you ever heard of him in trouble with IRS taxes?
Nah, I never heard of it.
That's interesting to me because for him
paying the man.
That's where the money's probably going.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we both know that's probably where the money's going. Honestly, he has it, but
I don't want to come off like, I'm not to be coming off like we hating or nothing like that, but it's just like when these type of things continuously come out about somebody owing somebody money, it kind of just makes you seem like, it's credibility to it. I think like it's just one, twice. It's like over 10.
Like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like that motherfucker's a duck.
Right.
And we heard Lil Wayne, his best person on Cash Money. You just said we had T-Pain, David Banner, Tyga's came out.
Yeah.
And it's more. The list goes on and on. He had foreclosed on his Miami home. Now it's looking like he can't keep his thing in Miami, the rent on his studio. It's too much going on in too many areas for this not to have some weight on it. For real.
Right. Yes, sir. But you're listening to the Uncensored Truth Podcast with your brother, Oh God, and Sam, man. We're going all the way in today. Want to encourage everybody listening on YouTube to go ahead and hit the like button and make sure you share this video. I want to